Can you guys believe Christmas is like tomorrow pretty much? It's insane, but yeah, I'm gonna be answering your guys' questions from my Instagram. By the way, real quick, shameless plug in case you guys are interested, holiday season. I do have my t-shirts still on JairWoo shop. We make them as the orders come in. So we have, you know, stock all the time because we make them as they come. So if you guys are interested, I have a promotional code right now for the holidays. Holiday 40 is the promo code, 40% off of my t-shirts. So really great deal. If you guys are interested, link below in the info box. Now let's get right to the questions. Tips on living in a way that makes you happy while still respecting others' wants and needs. I just feel like you can't really please everybody. That is something that I have learned the past, like, you know, lately, is just kind of staying true to myself, because no matter what, I can't really make everybody happy. Even sharing some of my life on social media, everyone has an opinion, and not only everyone agrees with things, so you have to just do you. Obviously, you don't want to hurt anybody, and you also can't live your life trying to fulfill everyone's needs at once. That's just kind of, you know, impossible and hard. I just feel like you have to make yourself happy first, and then, you know, everything will kind of work out for you, if that makes sense. I hope I answered the question correctly. Favorite song and movie of 2018? That's hard. I can't really like answer favorite song. I have a lot of favorite songs throughout the year, but right now, like fresh in my mind, my favorite song / movie has to be A Star Is Born. That movie is really good. Like, I went into it thinking, oh, you know, it's gonna be a great movie. I love Gaga. I like Bradley Cooper. Great movie, I'm interested. And then when I came out of the movie, I literally kept thinking about the movie for like 2 weeks, and I still listen to the songs from the soundtrack of the movie. A Star Is Born has to be my top, like in my top 3 favorite movie of the year. How do I become normal? I don't know what you mean with that, but we all are not normal, if you ask me. You know, we're all weird, and I feel like we should embrace our weirdness. I should make a t-shirt, embrace your weirdness. If you have graduated college and don't like to go to bars and clubs, what is your advice on meeting new people? That's a great question. I would have to say, if you're not into the bar and club scene, which I'm not really into as much either, if I'm being honest, I don't know why I'm relating it back to me. I would have to say my advice is to go out there and explore new places, meet new people, go out with your friends, and just go out to different places. You know, you can meet someone at a coffee shop, you can meet someone at a restaurant, you can meet someone at an art museum, you can meet someone at a library. I mean, that's kind of random. Food market, just you never know where you'll meet someone. But yeah, I feel like the more variety you bring into your life, like the different places you go and new places you go, I feel like there's just statistically higher chances of you meeting someone new. You know what I mean? So yeah, go to new places, meet new people. The more you meet new people, the more you might meet someone they know. What are your favorite hobbies? Let's see. I've talked about this before, I think. I really like to work out. I love to paint. I love to cook. I cook every single day. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I cook pretty much like 75% of the week. Fun fact, when I started my channel, if you guys remember way back years ago, I actually started doing cooking and fashion videos. And you know, fashion was what you guys liked watching more of, so I kind of stopped doing the cooking videos. But I love to cook. I love to research about health. I'm a pretty big nerd when it comes to that stuff. Right now I'm really into PUBG, the video game. It's kind of like Fortnite. Your main goal for 2019. I got a lot of questions about my goal for 2019. So I was thinking of skipping this because I have my goal right here, but I want to keep it like kind of, you know, close and just make it happen. So I don't know if I want to share that information right now. Do you know what I mean? But I have plenty of goals right now. But what are your goals? I'm interested. What are some of your goals for 2019? Let me know down below. Let's talk. Do you speak any other languages? Sí, hablo español. I'm sure you guys know that. I'm fluent in Spanish. Puedo escribir, leer, hablar, cantar, no se crean. Pero puedo hablar en español. Es mi primer idioma. Besides Spanish, I know like a little bit of French. Not really. Like, je veux couler fromage, je m'appelle Jair, comme ci, comme ça, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My accent's terrible. Have you seen the movie Alex Strangelove on Netflix? Because you appear when the movie ends. Yes, I do. It's funny because if you guys haven't seen the movie Alex Strangelove on Netflix, it's actually a pretty good movie. It's awesome to be in the ending credits. They reached out to me like a while back, I think like 2 years, yeah, like 2.5 years ago, asking if they can use a clip of mine, and I was like, sure. But I thought it was gonna be an independent film. I mean, I think it is an independent film, but like, I think Netflix bought the film, so it's on Netflix original now. But I had no idea it was gonna be like a pretty big movie on Netflix. I can say that I'm on Netflix, kinda. a little bit and not really acting in it, but yeah. Have you ever tried a hookup dating app like Grindr or Tinder? What was your experience like? I have used it, and I kind of want to make a video on it because I have really interesting stories, like no joke. I've only told like 2 people. I've had some really interesting stories and they're pretty juicy and like, you know, some tea, but maybe I'll make a video. Do you guys want me to make a video on that? Let me know in the comments below because that deserves a whole long video. What is your favorite Mexican dish? Ooh, Mexican food. That's what I was raised to eat. I love Mexican food. Does cóctel de camarón count? Shrimp cocktail, not the like American shrimp cocktail. Don't get that twisted. There's a difference. There's shrimp cocktail in Mexico and there's shrimp cocktail in the US. It's completely different. But I love shrimp cocktail, Mexican version. I love mole, I love tacos, like legit tacos, not like Taco Bell, like actual tacos. Tacos de lengua, cow tongue with cilantro, pepino, cebolla, chile. Do you see yourself proposing or would you rather be proposed to? Honestly, it just depends. Either way, it depends the relationship and like what you decide in the relationship, but I'm down for both. I would love to be proposed to and I would love to propose. If I'm getting proposed to, it would have to be something where it's kind of just like intimate and just like really special. I think it's awesome when people propose in public, but I personally wouldn't like that because it's just like so much pressure, everyone's around you. But yeah, that's just me. What are the 3 most important essentials in your bag? So besides my phone, it would have to be my hydro flask, a water bottle. I actually just got this, the smaller version, but I always carry water bottle with me. Just I have to have water everywhere. Of course, my sunglasses, I have to have these, and I always carry lip balm. I have so many of these. My lips get really chapped all the time, especially in winter time. How do you know if that someone is right for you? I would have to say if you feel like you can't fully be yourself, like fully be yourself, flaws and all, quirks and all, you know, we all have our little, like I said in the beginning of the video, we all have our little weirdness to us and that's amazing. But if you can't be 100% yourself with that person, that's something to consider if that person's right for you. Yeah, if you can't just fully be you and you have to like hide what you like, or you have to like, you can't fully express yourself or talk to that person in a healthy way, I feel like that is definitely, you know, a red flag. Obviously you can still have differences, you can still have things you don't have to like the same things. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you just can't like be you, like your personality, you know, that's something to consider. And I feel like you knowing your gut, do you know what I mean? Like you know what's right for you, you know the answers, but yes, that's my advice. How do your parents react to your coming out? Much love. Thank you so much, much love. My parents reacted pretty good, pretty great actually. You know, compared to some other stories that I've heard. I mean, I feel like they always knew, or my mom says she didn't really know, which shocks me because I just feel like, really? Like you didn't know? But I think she was just trying to make me feel better. But when I came out to my mom, which she was the first one I came out to, my dad, I came out to him like 2-3 years after. She actually didn't even get emotional at all. I was the one that was getting emotional talking to her about it. At first she was like, it's not a phase, right? Like, are you sure? I was like, yes, like, you know, I'm sure. Yeah, she said that she supported me with whatever who I was, and she loved me no matter what, and it was just really great, and like, she was very, very chill about it. So everything was good. My dad, it was surprising because I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but my dad was someone that I was really afraid to come out to, just because, you know, like, you know, Hispanic dad, super into sports, like just on paper, like the stereotype dad, Mexican dad. And when I finally had the courage to come out to him, he actually reacted really weird. Like he was just kind of, it was like a pass the butter type of thing. Sun is going down, it's getting a little dark. Sorry about that. But my dad was, yeah, he was kind of like, oh, like I already knew, like you told me this years ago. And I think that he was, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I think he said that to me to make me feel better and more like at ease. I already knew, like, I support you and you shouldn't care what anyone says, like, I love you. So what are you doing tomorrow? I was just very like, whatever. So that was really odd, but in a good way. Odd in a good way. I'm sure you guys can relate to this if you've been in my shoes. You spend years and years and years just like thinking in your head all of these scenarios of how your parents will react, or like for me it was like my dad, how is he gonna react? Like, oh God, this is gonna be so hard, and just like that weight on your shoulders. And then when you finally, at least from my experience, thankfully, like when I finally just told him, it was very like, just super easy, and weight lifted off my shoulders, and it was just like, I can like fully be me. So like I'm blessed, thankfully. Like I know it's not that case for everyone, but yeah, it was like I said, an odd reaction in the best way possible. Advice for someone who wants to switch to a healthier lifestyle but is finding it hard to do. That's a good question as well, actually. First off, do your research. You know, don't do anything just like cold turkey. Start things slowly. Don't. Some people, like for me, I can do things cold turkey. That's just kind of, it depends your personality. But start slowly. You know, like adding or removing things about like your diet or your lifestyle. Start slowly implementing workouts, slowly start implementing things for a healthier lifestyle, because you will get overwhelmed, and that usually it's like failure. It causes failure. It just causes you to stop. So do things slowly and think of your end goal. That's my biggest thing, even with like working out, because years back I would work out for a few months, I'd stop for a year, work out for a few weeks, I'd stop. And this has been like the longest I've consistently been working out. And for me, it's just kind of like, what helped me is to visualize my end result, and you know, kind of like the journey too. Like it takes time. It's not something that like, oh, I want to be super fit in like 2 months and I'm good. It's like, no, this is like a lifestyle choice, and this is part of my life. So if you think of your new lifestyle as like a part of your new routine and a part of you and a part of your life, you will sustain it more. And if you think of like, you know, future you'll think your body will thank you when you're older, because of these small choices you're making now. Figure out why you want to make this change for yourself. Think of the long run, you know, you'll thank yourself later on. And if you want more like in-depth like details, I'll link some of the videos below that are really informational and stuff that I've done. I've done videos talking about my journey, like my weight loss journey, my lifestyle change, tips and advice. I'll link all that below. With that being said, I think I'm gonna end the video off here. Battery is not cooperating with me today. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, like I said, holiday 40 promo code for my t-shirts. Thank you for asking the questions. If you guys would like me to do a part 4, let me know below. Happy holidays. I'll be back with more videos, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.